It's looking impactful, it's looking brilliant, but it doesn't put the pitch as much in perspective because that innings was the only innings of the RCB innings. Same target, I'd like you to imagine Delhi Capitals or Mumbai Indians chasing on that kind of a pitch against RCB, and there would have been a better chase. So, Virat Kohli's innings was brilliant, and not because the pitch was difficult and everyone struggled, it's because everyone failed, and he anchored the inning in that last bit of takeoff that we saw from him was Virat Kohli just reminding the world that I'm a formidable T20 batsman as well. MS went with Sam Curran. He's become his go-to cricketer with the bat and ball, so that is something that he did. But they've got limitations, and within those limitations, they've managed to have a pretty decent economy rate, bowling in the death overs. But Shardul Thakur went for one big over, and Sam Curran, went for over 20. So that spoiled the party a little bit. Apart from that, when you look at bowling, I think Karan Sharma is doing a terrific job. Not easy for somebody who hardly plays to come in and bowl like that. But the spin element, there's nothing much there. They might have to start thinking of somebody like Imran Tahir. I mentioned the point again about Jadeja not bowling at all in the last game, and then just 2 overs when new batsmen were in. They quickly got him to bowl 2 overs. If he's not going to bowl as much, they must use his batting talent a little more, because every time I see Jadeja coming to bat in this IPL for CSK, it's when the match is gone and he's just sort of there at the last rites. This IPL being about keeping it simple, keeping it in the stumps, bowling length ball instead of trying too many variations. And if you saw Washington Sundar, the 2 wickets that he got, basically length balls and in the stumps. So this guy is amazing. Bowls in the first 6 people haven't found a way to attack him and put him off his game. What's more, he comes in to bat, and invariably there are 1 or 2 breathtaking shots that he plays. So when you look at this young player, you've got to admire the talent that he has for this format. It's more a thing of ability, Ronak. Let's be very honest. It's not about CSK not having their heart in the game, or it's not about CSK players being out of form. It's something that we've talked about for the last 3 or 4 IPLs, about their players, aging and past their prime. But despite that, they've been able to do it. But, finally, logic is prevailing. But what we saw today, barring the wicket of Faf and Watson, they were the only hope at the start. After that, you felt that it was just beyond them. So that is when you can't be too critical, when you feel that the ability is not there anymore to chase targets like that. And it was a tricky pitch, and it just looked a target that was out of reach, considering the kind of form that you see the later batsmen are in. Yeah, I think Virat Kohli was very relaxed because of Chris Morris, because he knew there was somebody at the end as well. And I thought he finished shiny for that reason too, that, let's not put the youngster under pressure to bowl the death. Now, I must confess, Chris Morris, maybe I saw him more in international games and not so much in the IPL, because IPL numbers are pretty good. Economy of around 7 is very decent for somebody who bowls a lot in the death. This is the first time I've seen Morris bowl really well. The pitch suited him, and just a beautiful mixture of length and Yorkers as well. Looked like he was very relaxed, in form, match fit. So, slowly, when you look at RCB, their batting is still an issue, but bowling is coming around. Chahal is always there, got Dhoni out. Washington Sundar is bowling well. Saini can finish his 4 overs before, he has to bowl in the death. Udana is using the pitch, and if it gets slow, he'll use the pitch a little more. And Morris has come back. So the bowling attack certainly starting to look quite good.